you ran way past your career high for rushing in this game. You had 2 huge runs on the touchdowns. What was your mindset?
That was a huge part of our game plan. You know, they're going to drop 8, rush 3, try to take away the pass, and that was just part of our game plan. I knew I had to run the ball. Didn't necessarily think it was going to be that much, but you know, when opportunities present themselves, you got to take advantage of them. I think I did. Yeah, that was awesome. Something we worked on a lot. Did a great job, gave me an opportunity. The running back got his block, and you know, just made the layup.
After you stopped them on 4th and short for the 4th time out of 5 tries, what was the motivation going into that last drive?
You know, seeing the defense do it. I mean, it's just like Oklahoma last year. You know, just the defense doing such a phenomenal job. Just motivates you in a lot of ways. I mean, it was a battle back and forth. It was a trench war. You know, guys got after it, and you know, we knew we had to go down there and execute and put some points on the board for them.
And you were 50% with 176 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks.
Mm-hmm.
The stats don't look that great, but your leadership, the big drive at the end to take the lead, and just you kept moving the sticks. Talk about that leadership that you brought.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it doesn't really matter what my stats are. I could have gone 0 for 20 with 5 interceptions. You know, if we win the game, that's all I care about. So just super excited for these guys. They've been busting their butts all spring, all summer. And just the excitement on their face is what really motivates me.
When you really decided to go for it, what was your thought? And you had to work for it.
Better get it. Better get. I mean, that was almost that could have been the whole game right there. You know, if you don't get that, they're right there in range to score. So you know, talk to the O-line and say if there's one play that you guys need to do whatever you can and bust your butts after they've been busting their butts the whole game. Say that's the one play that this is going to finish the game off right here. And you know, that was just a little kick of motivation for them, and they got it done.
How confident were you stepping up to the line? How confident were you get that half a yard?
I mean, I knew I had to. There's no other option. You know, so I was pretty damn confident.
Yeah, a little banged up on that play. Is it totally worth it?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
The one interception near the end of the first half, you're always good at bouncing back. What happened on that play, and what did you say to yourself?
The first one, I mean, they gave us a couple different looks, and what we saw, what they put on film. They rolled cover 3. So I thought I'd have my seam through the window, and that corner was kind of overlapping. And their backers, they just drop. You know, they play to take away the pass. And I just didn't see that backer there, and he made a good play.
What does this mean? After last year, sitting at 3-0, a lot in front of you.
It means everything. I think just confidence-wise, I think, you know, that's one thing that really restricts people is when they have, you know, any doubt in their mind. And I think just winning this ball game, you know, put no doubt in anybody's mind that, you know, we can't compete with anybody that we play. I mean, you know, we're going to go to Houston. We're going to play some tough ball teams, especially in our division. And, you know, we can compete with anybody there is, and I think we proved that here today.
I think the defense held up 15 third downs, and
yeah,
better on 4 downs is what we're watching from the sideline.
Just phenomenal job by that defense. They've been, I mean, the captains over there, Nick and Dorian, have just been pushing everybody. You know, there's a lot of guys who've stepped up. The leadership has been tremendous, and I think just the want to and the urge to win has just really increased, you know, week by week. And, you know, guys are just stepping up. It's not, you know, after the past 2 wins that we've had, it's not, you know, people are laying down and being satisfied. It's like, all right, we won another ball game. You know, now we got to lock in even more. You know, we know our potential, and we just got to go do it.
A lot of the talk coming in was you beat an FCS team and a team that wasn't really good. Now step up the level of competition. What was your attitude coming in?
Just execute the game plan. You know, just to me, I mean, this is my 3rd year. I played a lot of football games. I played some really good teams. You know, that confidence was definitely instilled in me. You know, we saw it on film. We knew what they were going to do. We got playmakers. You know, we got our offensive line has been playing tremendous. Our skill guys, I think we have the most depth we've ever had at any position. Iverson Celestine just totally stepped up today and just was an absolute dog running the ball. So I'm super happy for him. He's a young guy. And his confidence is going up a lot. It's really good for him. So, you know, you just gotta execute the plays that are there. You know, Coach Bowden, Coach Nagel, and all those guys have done a really good job coaching us up. One thing that, you know, I've always said about Coach Bowden is, you know, he doesn't try to overcoach things. He's very consistent with everything, which makes it really easy for a quarterback. He's leaving no doubt in your mind. There's no second guessing things. You know, if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. It's football. You know, things are going to be covered up sometimes. But he does a really good job putting confidence in me.
Personally, fumble twice in the first 2 games. What does it say about the confidence everybody has in him, that he was trusted in huge situations?
Yeah, I mean, it says a lot. We know that kid can play ball. He's got a great attitude. He's a leader for a young guy. I mean, he can run the ball. You know, that was one thing the first 2 games, you know, turning the ball over. But you know, it's football, it's gonna happen. But he sure as hell stepped up today, and you know, his ball security was great. He was running the ball really well, seeing the holes and getting yards.
Interception, the first interception came up, you took a pretty big hit, one of them with the leg on that play.
Yeah.
How did you feel right after? But that was definitely the worst hit you took in this game.
Yeah, I mean, don't necessarily always feel great after a big hit, but you know, it's no excuse.